here's my favorite memory from 6th grade. I went to an elementary school called Robert Frost Elementary School. And if you don't know who Robert Frost is, you might want to look that up because it kind of coincides with English language arts. And our school was a K-6 school, kindergarten through 6th grade. And then you didn't go to middle school until 7th and 8th grade. Well, the last 2 weeks of school in June was really, really hot that year. Really hot, like 90 degrees hot. And I don't know how recess was for you in elementary school, but there'd be one teacher that would be out there for 3 classes. And recess was 15 minutes. But what was happening towards the end of the year, recess was 15 minutes, then 18 minutes, then 20 minutes, then 25 minutes. And it dawned on me, it kept running later and later. It was late in the year, and I thought those teachers are in that building, and it's cooler than it is hot outside. We didn't have any trees on the playground. So it was the second or third last day of school, and Mrs. Harris always said, if there's ever any roughhousing or pushing or wrestling, everybody would have to come in. So if 2 people were doing it, all 3 classes would have to come in, like 75 kids. So earlier in the year, that would happen. We're goofing around, and this is how they used to call you in those days, put your hand up. And when the teacher put their hand up, you all came running in. So that last week, we were now outside for 35 minutes, and you couldn't have water in those days. So we're outside, and I thought, I know what they're doing. Those teachers are in there, they're drinking cool water, and we're outside. So I told my buddies, Ron and Dan, I go, let's act like we're getting in a big wrestling match. And so we went outside, and I tackled him, and he tackled me, and we started rolling around. And I was on the ground, and I looked up, and Mrs. Harris's hand went up in the air, and we all had to come in. And so all these years later, that's still a highlight of 6th grade, because I feel like I outwitted the teachers. I knew what they were trying to do to keep us outside as long as they could the last week of school in June. We didn't want to stay out in the heat, so we faked this little rumble so we could all come in early. And so I'm proud of myself that all 75 of us got to come in, because I created this little scenario to get out of the heat. So thanks for asking.
Thanks, Dr. Deb.
All right. Thanks for listening.